Sometimes I will start with a photograph of like a moment from civil rights. You know, there are some iconic photographs that really mark that time in American history that I feel we're still trying to reconcile to some degree. How do I use these photographs to pull something out of me that without these photographs maybe I wouldn't be able to pull out of me. I'm really, really cognizant of my response to an image that I come across. And if I'm noticing that response, then to me that has meaning. The other way that I kind of start sometimes is just by thinking about people. People that I connect to, people that I empathize with, people that I'm afraid of, people that kind of embody emotions that I don't always feel comfortable expressing. The other way that I'll sometimes start is just by walking in here, just dropping paint onto a canvas along with some tape and then more paint, and I'll start building. And it's very much about me trying to connect to an emotion that I'm feeling at that exact moment. I'm about to be a dad for the first time. And then, I thought that maybe I'd be wanting to paint pictures of my kids, but I don't think it's that for me. I think it's very much about, well, what do I owe? What kind of work do I need to do here to make sure that I've got pretty good answers for him when he gets here and he starts asking me questions? And what kind of internal work do I need to do on myself to make sure that I am the best dad that I can be? And a lot of that work goes on in the studio space. Might sound kind of corny, but I started finding peace when I was drawing, because the world, you just kind of lose track of time in that 1-inch square where you're just doing this and then taking a step back and then re-engaging. That was something that just really changed my trajectory as a creative person. So that's the reason why, to me, it's so important that I always draw. It's so important to me to draw on walls, in these public works, public art projects. It's so important for me to have a drawing element in my studio practice as well. And it's still evolving. I'm still learning how comfortable I am not drawing, or to what degree am I comfortable with not drawing, Does this thing have to look like a thing? Does this eye have to look so photorealistic? Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does, but again, there are so many more questions that I'm still working through in my practice. I think technology is fantastic, first of all. I think it's a fantastic tool for getting things done. I don't think a machine could ever replicate the human experience, because what are we? We are made up of this years-long generational tradition of community, joy, emotion, triumph, trauma. All of these things create this kind of composite image of who we are right now. And well, I think we can tell those stories to an AI and it'll spit something out. I don't think that AI can replicate all of that experience, all that lived experience. So the minute that we start, looking for AI to replace that aspect of our humanity, I think that's where we're descending into a Black Mirror episode. My favorite tool is easily a Montana empty paint pen filled with golden high flow acrylic and carbon black with a 0.5 millimeter nib on it. It's my favorite. It's incredible. the kind of detail that I can get with that small of a nib, it just lights my world on fire. It's the best.